What up, everybody, and welcome to Two in the Stink Podcast. Hey, if we sound a little bit different, we've got new microphones. Now, I want to get this, I want to mention this up front, I guess. If you guys don't like the microphones, let us know. But I think they're good.
I like them a lot. I like the
them.
feel.
They're the old ones, rest in peace. They were a little bit clunky. They were annoying to hold. I don't know if you watched the video. I had to constantly adjust Jim's arm to make sure that he could put it in front of his face. These ones, they sound different in the headphones, but I think they're good.
Yeah.
We'll find out officially, I guess, when this is out. But we're testing out new microphones. If you guys like them, let us know. We want your feedback. If you don't like them, let us know. Yeah. So we're going through a process here with the microphones. I got this receipt from Guitar Center. Me and Jim went to Guitar Center. He let out the grossest fart ever, and I had to pretend like I didn't know you.
I couldn't stop farting in the Guitar Center. I went in there, and my belly was like, "Oh, what a great place to do this at."
Yeah.
The air is so still in the Guitar Center.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you get, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You went into a humid room after, too.
I went to a humid room, and then there was a humid room inside the humid room, and I was like, I'll fart in there.
You'll fart, yeah. You left layers of farts.
I farted in a room where I think the fart's going to live forever.
Yeah, because I didn't know the guitar, I guess because, well, you told me that they stay in tune when you keep them in the humid room.
Then also, it's...
good for the wood.
Yeah, and also it sounds good.
Yeah. It was, yeah. So we got new microphones. Britt was like, drop me off at Target because she wanted no part in our shenanigans. We're like, no, we're gonna be in and out, and then we were like touching everything.
I touch everything.
Yeah. It was yeah. So we got new microphones. It's been an interesting week since the last episode of the podcast. Eagles are going to the Super Bowl.
That's the best.
I
could talk football for hours.
I can't. So we're not gonna do that.
Darn.
Here, you want to scoot over a little bit this way so we can. I just want to kiss you. No. Could you rock
your world?
Could you like smooch me? No. Eagles.
I wish, dude.
I was doing. I did dry January until I made it to January 28th. I think that's when it was. I made it close.
You were close.
Because I went to go watch the Eagles in Philadelphia. I didn't go to the actual game, but I was at a bar. And believe it or not, trying to be sober around Philadelphia sports fans is impossible.
No.
I went with my buddy. I was like, you drinking? He's like, nah, dude, I'm doing a sober thing too. And I got there. You said the funniest thing. They had Family Guy beers, Family Guy cups.
Yeah, dude.
It was like how when they're drinking at the Drunken Clam or whatever.
Yeah.
They had those size beers. So I was like, oh well, okay, I can do one day. I'll break dry January a little early.
I'll do that. Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know they had those.
Yeah,
those are big.
So
a big beer. Like Chickies and Pete's, they'll do a thing where you can get the tower.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I've
never had a tower.
Oh, man. I finished a tower alone. And my family was like, you have a problem. You have a big problem.
I think you have a solution.
Yeah, that's funny because I look at it as a solution.
But I got so drunk, I was running through the streets of Philadelphia with a traffic cone on my head after we won. We won. I did nothing. Yeah, after we won.
Yeah, after we took down the Niners.
Yeah.
I was in a fucking Broad Street with a cone on my head.
I was running through Broad Street with a cone on my head. And dude, it's so funny. I was just yelling like "Go Birds!" And then I check Twitter like an hour later, and one of the Fox News anchors tweeted he tweeted, hey, look at whatever, there was a picture of me with the traffic cone in my head. It was like, Phillies fans are going crazy, or Eagles fans. Sorry,
yeah. Eagles fans have stormed Broad Street, and then underneath, she has started a new trend.
Yeah,
it's Rob with a cone on his head, and it's like she's taken over.
Yeah, I got misgendered on Fox News.
It was awesome.
They posted a picture of me with a traffic cone on my head, and then said she's starting a new trend.
What's hilarious is that I stared at the picture for like 20 minutes, and I was like, what makes them think you're a woman?
The hair.
It's the hair. That's it.
I got fucked up teeth. I think I got crack whore teeth. That's the problem. I've got crack whore teeth.
So. Do you really? Let me see. No, you don't.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. I'm self-conscious about my teeth, but it's also I haven't been to the dentist since I was like 14 because I'm scared of the dentist.
They're scary, and everything that the dentist does to you will hurt you.
One time, I went to the dentist with my dad, and we were in the waiting room, and they were the building 2 rooms over, they're doing construction, so you heard gunk 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 gunk, and my dad looks at me and he goes, "That's gonna be you in a couple minutes. They're working on somebody's teeth," and I was like, "Wow, terrified."
I never liked the dentist because I just got a new dentist.
Yeah.
And the worst part about getting a new dentist is the physical in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
when they
what
got-
about dentistry like makes you need to like touch my dick?
Yeah. Oh, we go to the
You know?
same dentist. That's crazy. I
Yeah.
fucking hate that. Yeah.
Yeah, Doctor.
Doctor.
Yeah, yanked by.
Yeah, yanked by.
Yeah,
Dude, for real, my mom one time went to the dentist, and the dude was a big creep. He was like known for being a creep, and she brought me.
the dentist I just talked to you about is real.
Really?
Yeah, and his thing is yanked by. That's literally his phrase.
Yanked by.
Yanked by.
Wait, was he like?
Dr.
Did he get caught like diddling?
No, but like he's real. Like that's. His
Oh, that's a real. Yanking teeth.
Yeah, but he also like yanked my hog.
Why?
I have no idea.
He
Why
yanked-
would you need to give a guy a physical? at
Wait,
the
you're not
dentist?
doing a bit right now?
No,
I thought you were doing like
It was so weird.
it's. You're not doing a bit.
no.
You swear?
Swear to God.
You swear you're not doing a bit.
Swear on my life.
I thought you were doing a thing like.
No, and then the guy literally has he says pens in his office that say yanked by.
I think
It's so weird.
How
you can
old?
look it up.
How old were you when this
Like
happened?
16.
Hey buddy, you might need to report that.
I think it's too late.
Is it too late? Well, we
I
should
think
Google.
it's too late.
We should Google yank by yank. Or
You
whatever.
you can Google yanked by. I'll do it right now.
Okay. Hey, hey, you know what? We just learned. Wow, I thought you were doing like a bit, like you were gonna
And
be like,
that's
oh.
not something that you've experienced.
No,
'Cause
never.
You
I
made
thought
it seem like you have.
no. I thought we were doing like a
Oh.
thing where it's like obviously you don't get yanked at the dentist. Harvey A. Oh wow, a real person. Oh, he's good looking. Okay. Oh, that looks exactly like somebody who would. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And there's a phone number, and maybe I'm gonna you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bleep that name, but or maybe I won't. But we know. Wait, I just said Google his name, and then what did you Google?
I just Googled his name.
Okay, but you don't. But nobody else knows his name, right? Or they do now.
I'm sure plenty
All
of
right,
people
whatever.
know
Hey
him.
guys, be responsible. Don't. I'm not trying to dox anybody. Man,
Yeah.
we just went through a roller coaster of what the fuck am I gonna do?
I don't understand. Am I a victim?
Was this? Well, hang on. You got yanked by a dentist.
Yeah.
You got yanked. Was it? Walk me through how this happened.
Like, I went into his office and I was a new patient, right? And I did
Uh-huh.
all the paperwork, and then he gave me like a physical that a doctor would give. Like,
yeah,
to get,
that
like,
doesn't happen. That's not what dentists do.
That's so weird. What?
Your teeth are up here, man.
No, I know, but I just figured he's like a doctor.
No, dude. If you go to a chiropractor, he's not gonna like touch your balls.
God, I fucking hope he would. I mean, shit. I need them adjusted too.
I thought you were like, I thought we were doing a bit. I thought it was like, oh yeah, I fucking hate going to the dentist. I gotta grab your dick. I was like, I thought we were doing a thing, and you're being dead serious. You're not doing a bit. You swear to God.
I swear to God.
On your life.
On my own life.
I don't know if you care about you enough. Do you swear on my life?
Yes.
Okay. Gee, wow. Are we both die right now?
That's crazy.
I'm like, well, now you're making me think. I'm 99.9% positive no dentist needs to touch your dick. I don't think
I
that's
just
a thing.
figured it's a physical. They have to do it. I thought it was like they have to. We can't. Like it's like we can't work on your mouth if you have gonorrhea.
Dude, that's not something that's supposed to happen. Do you know that? Do you know you're not supposed to get your wiener touched at the dentist, dude? Hey, you know what you got? You got schmushmested. That's what you got. You got schmushmested.
Can this like stop happening to me?
You got schmushmested.
God.
So hang on. So what does he say when he's like, how does he walk? Like, oh, we gotta check your. When he's like, what does he say?
He told me to get on the table and
Uh-huh.
then take my pants off.
You-
And then he just did like a regular examination of my dick and balls.
And then he's like, okay, we're ready to do your teeth now.
Yeah.
Nothing about that was like, why do you need to touch my wiener to?
No. I didn't. I was like, okay. Because I was like anytime I would go to the doctor and they would have to do it for a physical, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, well, the whole point of a physical is like they check everything. You go to the dentist, they're just there for your teeth. There's no reason.
Well, in my head, he did it because I guess they have to do it in order to to work on you. That's what went through my head.
Nah, man. Look, I'll tell you what. I haven't been to the dentist in a long time, but none of the times I've been to the dentist have I ever had to have my junk touched. As a child, I've had a physical, and I know that that's a thing, but not at the dentist. Dude, was there a parent or guardian in the room with you at the time?
Mm-mm.
You were by yourself?
Yeah.
You got shmush-mested.
Damn.
You got shmush-mested at the dentist. Wow. Well, that's cool. So you could just Google that guy and find his name. Isn't that fun? I'm going to bleep his first name that I said, but I'm sure if you try hard enough, you could probably find him. Don't do it.
We should bleep it all. We should bleep all of it.
Not a challenge to do that. Don't do it.
It's like this episode's called Jim Takes a Hard Swallow.
This episode's called Not Getting Released.
I made all that up. That's all just bullshit.
Was it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you fucking...
I swore on both of our lives and I lied.
You are the fucking worst. You swore on both of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know if you're doing it to try to cover that now you're like, oh, fuck, I said too much. No, I need to not.
Yeah.
So now nobody's going to know. We don't know if it's true or not. You swore on your life and my life. And now I can never.
I think that's how you get out of it, though. You're like, it's just joshing.
No, I think it's too late. It's too late. You already swore on my life and your life.
Dang.
Remind me again to not ask you to swear on my life. Because I'm like, no, you care about me. And you're like, yeah, I swear on your life. Are you allowed to do that to other people? Are you allowed to be like, I swear on your life? If you hate somebody, can you be like, no, yeah, climb Mount Everest. I swear on your life. And then they die? Do we just find a loophole to murder people through God?
Well,
what if I'm going on a cruise next week. What if I die on the cruise?
God's not real.
Don't you say that in this Christian household.
Again.
Don't you say that in this Christian household, okay?
Again.
Don't you say that in this Christian household.
Shut
up.
I do it with men.
Yeah.
And I still haven't gotten my comeuppance.
What does that mean?
It means there's nobody up there watching. Because if you saw what I was doing,
oh yeah,
he would have struck me down.
Oh, there's God. He abandoned you a long time ago. There is a God.
Me.
He's just not there for you.
He's supposed to.
It's because you're a sinner. That's what you are.
Yeah, I'm a sinner, but you'd think I'd be punished by now. I'm like baiting the guy.
What do you? Maybe I don't know.
I'm like a bank employee who keeps dropping money everywhere. I'm like, whoops.
You're
like,
like,
a shame if somebody had a ski mask.
It'd be a shame if somebody were to, I don't know, smite me. You're like trying to tempt God.
Does anybody's left arm feel a little weird?
Oh my God. Okay, so that wasn't a thing that happened in the dentist.
No.
Nope. Okay.
Not at all.
But it feels like it super was a thing that happened at the dentist, and now you're like just
now
kidding.
I'm like no I'm strong and tough. That didn't happen to me. I'm smart and cool. That would never happen to somebody who was smart and cool and tough.
All right, well, okay, yeah. So then all that was definitely not true, and I'll bleep that person's first name at least. So, I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, well, hey. Two in the Stink. Hey, you never know what's going to happen on Two in the Stink podcast.
Two in the Stink podcast.
Two in the Stink podcast. That was a fake story. No need to attack that guy on the internet.
Not at all.
That was a fake story. Do not attack that man who is a real dentist on the internet.
He's a nice man.
Do not Google that with the name that I bleeped on the internet. Do not.
Super bleep.
Super bleep.
Super bleep.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's super bleeped. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, that's
I've never been on a cruise.
Thank you for talking about literally anything else.
I've never been on a cruise. Tell me what it's like. I want to know what it's like from beginning.
I don't know. Okay. I think
what's it like getting on?
I literally said this in another podcast, but in another episode, but I'll recap. I've been talking about this cruise for like a month.
Really? I haven't remembered a single thing you said.
You get on the cruise and everybody's so excited. They're like, "Oh, fuck, welcome!" Which imagine how much that fucking sucks to have to do that as a job all the time.
Welcome.
Oh, we're so look at the happy vacation. Like
it's a floating miracle.
Yeah, everybody's so happy, and then that's so it's like that the entire cruise. And then when it's like the last day, they're like, "Okay, get your come on, like, thanks." Like they're like very like get off the fucking boat. Yeah. But you had such an amazing time. It doesn't matter. It's like the cruises are fun, especially when you don't have to pay for them. Shout out to my sister. Thanks for the wedding present.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a hot gift.
I've gone on a cruise with Brit before, and I'll tell you what, paying for a cruise, not a big fan. Free cruise, this one's gonna be great. I would say if you've never done a cruise, do it once, and then you'll figure it out. You'll know if
I want to go so
bad. You're either a cruise.
I was hoping I was going to see your sister tonight, and she's like, "Oh, I had this extra cruise ticket laying around. I was gonna give it to the dog."
We stopped. We went by my sister. I had to stop at my sister's house to get luggage, and you were there, and yeah. My sister was working out in the basement.
Yeah, she came up in her Peloton gear. She was like, "Oh my god, hey, how are you?" I was like, "What's going on? What's going on, Jen? You getting your pump on?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm down there getting pumped on."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh yeah."
We started.
Oh yeah.
If you've never been on a cruise, I say you should. It's something everybody should do at least once in their life, and you're either gonna be like, "Wow,
I'm so scared."
You're like, "Wow, this is gonna be really wow. I want to do that again," or you're gonna be like, "That, ew."
I am so scared of the ocean.
Yeah, are you?
Just out of respect.
Out of respect.
Yeah, it's where sharks live.
Dude, it is pretty crazy that humans are like, let's get on a giant floating thing and turn into a white trash vacation.
I know. It boggles my mind. It's so scary. I'm like, how does it stay up?
Cruises are super white trash. At least no, I've only been on 2 Carnival cruises. This one's Royal Caribbean, so I feel like it's gonna be like white trash, but we're better white trash. You know,
I think it's going to be crazy. I think there's going to be swingers. I think you and Britt are going to have to like deal with like swinger action.
Oh, dude. So you know about pineapples, right?
I dabble.
You dabble?
I eat them sometimes.
No. I mean, do you know what the symbol?
Yeah, I know. I'm just playing.
Okay. Yeah. I can never tell if this
guy
getting yanked at the dentist. Pineapples. Who knows?
Just getting fucking raped.
That's a funny word, isn't it? That's a funny word.
Goodness. Golly.
Jesus Christ. So upside down pineapples means like you're down to fuck other people. Brit like
what do you mean upside down? Like, are you just carrying one around?
No. It's like so.
Put one on the table.
People will put like stickers, like pineapple stickers, on their door of the cruise, and they'll have them upside down, and that's like knock, and then you get like they fuck each other. I've seen TikToks of somebody like being like, "Hi, here's how you swing on a cruise," and it was like they had pineapples on their door, and I was like, "Ew, you're gonna get like
Patreon episode happening on the cruise."
So me and Britt didn't know about that, and Britt bought this like pineapple dress, and like got a matching pineapple purse, and people were like being like super nice to us. I was like, wow, this fucking cruise is so sweet.
Cruise is so
wow,
cool.
Everybody here's so nice. And then like my sister's like, you know, that's like you guys, that's like
you know
swinging.
your wife is dressed like a fucking whore. She's literally wearing like a pineapple dress. She's thinking like she's like, oh my god, islands. And like everyone around her's like, yeah, come. Oh, big load of cum on that bitch. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, dude, my sweet.
You put on a pineapple dress and your wife's a fucking big fucking sponge for wads.
My sweet innocent wife is just like. Oh my god, she's like, wow, fruit, isn't that cute?
It's adorable.
It's so
and, like,
cute.
People
are like, want to fucking come on her.
Oh my god,
look at her fucking ass.
I've got a 3-day load waiting.
It's just me. It's just me falling. It's
me.
Literally just me.
I helicoptered in. That's how I would enter a cruise.
Yeah,
I would enter.
You'd
on,
be
like,
late.
Yeah, I'd be late. I'd be on the second day of the cruise. I'd be like, I'd be on like a ladder. It's like I'd be on like a helicopter ladder. The helicopter's sideways.
Oh man, yeah, we should go on a cruise sometime. You know
what I want to
do?
do?
The stink on a cruise.
You know what I want to do?
Doing the stink cruise episode.
Hold on. Listen to this. You know what I want to do more than a cruise?
What?
I want a 2 in the stink helicopter ride.
Oh, okay.
Like a
Have you ever been in a helicopter?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I lied. I haven't.
Okay, I've been in a helicopter.
You have? It's awesome.
It's well, I went on like a.
Did you go tour of the city?
No, I did like a country fair helicopter.
Oh, I want to go up because they have a tour of Philly.
I did one. It was like this guy like owned a helicopter and he like rented it out at a country fair,
like
and we got in it and like the blades were like rubber almost. It was like very like. Me and my dad went up and he was like, I only got one seatbelt, so share. And we were like, okay.
How do you share that?
Yeah, my dad was like, you wear. And my dad was being a champ holding on. Yeah. Just like, yeah. I was like, whoa, it was terrifying. It was like the most dad thing ever.
That's so
I remember as a kid being like, cool, but no. Cool, but scary.
They have like a tour of Philly, like helicopter tour.
Oh, yeah?
You go up and like around the city.
And
I'm like, we should do an episode live from a helicopter.
Live from a helicopter? Yeah, that'll be the audio quality on
So
that.
we're up in the air.
The audio quality for that has to be good and not bad.
I brought a
at all.
barf bag. It's full. Where do I dump it?
It's full before you get on it.
Yeah. I'm like, can I
You're
shit
like, I had
in
a
here?
big lunch.
Where's the bathroom in the helicopter?
Yeah. Yo, I want to shit on somebody from a helicopter. Could you imagine?
Dude,
imagine somebody having a bad day and then being like, it's not like it could get any worse, and they get shit on from a helicopter.
Oh my God, imagine being a police officer in Philadelphia and you drop a bomb that's in a briefcase onto a bunch of houses from a helicopter.
Oh my God, wait, that happened, didn't it?
Yeah, it's called the move bombing. Yeah, the police dropped a bomb that was inside of a briefcase onto a fucking row home.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was awesome.
Was it an accident?
No, they did it on purpose. They showed up with
Why?
a bomb because there were cop killers in the house.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, this dude named John Africa.
Damn.
I think that's his name.
John, it sounds like you made it up.
I know it sounds like
Sounds
I made
immediately
it up,
made up.
immediately made up, and I know it's real.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, guy I
Back
can't trust.
to the Google.
Okay, guy I can't trust anymore. No, I was going to say something, but now I forget. Oh, oh yeah, it is a real person. Wow. Oh, holy shit.
Boom.
I got a question for you. Have you ever gotten shit on by a bird?
Never by a bird, by a man.
Okay, story time.
I was having sex with a guy, and he like got up off me, and
Good to continue.
a chunk a chunk fell off.
A chunk of what?
A chunk of shit fell onto me.
Okay. Hey, next time I ask you something, just say no. Don't
Just
you don't
no.
Yeah, you don't have to be like, no, but I know, but a guy pooped on me one time.
Well, that's worse than a bird.
Yeah, but I didn't ask you what's the worst shit you've ever got on you. I asked you, have you ever been shit on by a bird? No, you could have just said no, and we could have moved on.
Well, let's talk about your bird shit.
Well, how am I supposed to follow that? One time a bird shit on me. The end. You can't. Well, oh yeah, one time a bird pooped. I was just like, all I did was ask if.
Were you a kid?
No, so I was.
I was a man.
I was a man. It was a man dressed as a bird flying.
It was me. I like to stand on. I used to like to stand on power lines.
I know.
Really feeding that bird.
So it's funny. I got pooped on by a bird. I had a tank top on, and it had these,
I got
like,
my bird pooped on.
I was down the beach, and I had a tank top on, and it pooped. It pooped on the strap of the tank top.
No.
It was like the luckiest bird poop landed right there because I had my exposed shoulder and everything. Because I used to be yoked, so I only wore
Was it like a hot bird poop?
No, it was like I looked at it and I was like, "Is that bird shit?" And my now wife girlfriend was like, "Yeah, you just got pooped on. What are the odds?" It was literally perfectly on the strap of like my like tank top.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't touch my skin at all. I was like, "Wow, gross," but like, wow. But see, that story fucking sucks because you got pooped on by a man.
Yeah.
That story. Hey, guess what? That story fucking blows. You got pooped on by a man.
I got my bird pooped on.
Wow, okay. So fuck, just next time let me tell my horrible story and then be like, that reminds me of the time, and then you tell me your better one. Cuz it was hard it was hard following that when I asked you if you've been pooped on by a bird. You're like, "Nope, but let me tell you about Tommy."
Yeah. Let me tell you about Nick.
Yeah, let me tell you about Nick.
Nick the shitter. In my phone is Nick the Deuce.
Nick the Deuce.
Nicky Deuce.
Nicky Deuces. Damn, dude. That sounds like a fucking high school bully. Nicky Deuces.
Yeah. Sounds like he would call me a faggot and give me a swirly.
And then shit on you.
And then shit on my tail.
Damn, dude. So you had to... let's talk about anything else.
I have so much poise. Because I was like, oh, dude, it's no big deal. Happens all the time.
Happens all the time?
Happens all the time. I'm like, no, it doesn't, but it theoretically,
It
you don't know that. You don't know that it doesn't.
Doesn't happen all the time.
You don't know that it doesn't.
He's like, oh, thank God, same here.
I've got moxie.
I don't know if I've asked you this. What's the weirdest like kink you've experienced with somebody else that they had? Is there like anything like has anybody ever been to like, yeah, fucking like shit on me like
no,
on purpose or anything?
So I had this dude that was like really into like tying up people.
Oh,
like, he likes to tie up. He tried to do this thing where he was like trying to like he had a rope like around my titty.
Oh,
he was
yeah?
like trying to tie my titty up. Like he showed me like pictures of like the way he would like tie girls' titties up.
Mm-hmm.
It was like another like bisexual dude.
Yeah.
And he was like trying to like tie my titty up, but I don't have enough titty.
Okay.
Like I have like surprisingly I have like less titty than like most fatties.
Hang on. My computer's asking to restart. Wait an hour. Literally the worst timing. Okay.
But yeah, so he was like trying to tie my titties up. And I just didn't like that at all.
You weren't
I don't
a
like
fan?
ropes. I don't like ropes are scratchy.
Yeah. Yeah, they should
I like
make
freedom.
freedom.
I don't like handcuffs. I don't like any type of like.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of.
I don't like. I don't even really like toys that much.
Yeah, Brit's in like ropes, and I'm not good at that. So.
I
that's
like.
that.
Yeah, I don't like. I don't know. I don't like restraint. I'm too wiggly.
I've never been into like the handcuffs thing. Like I don't get it. I don't understand
that.
I don't understand.
I
just want to bust. Like I'm not like.
I was like a imprisoned child. Like I would get like handcuffed to the radiator
Oh,
sometimes.
wait. Okay. Is this
So
is this like the dentist again, or is this?
No, this is just like me talking.
Okay. Okay.
It's like me talking. No.
Okay.
No, but I don't know. I'm not into that. Like, I feel I'm claustrophobic a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like in it, like
Yeah. I just like to bust. That's all.
I'm like, guy's a fucking patriot.
I just like to
Guy
bust.
just likes to bust.
I like to bust. I like to bust as quickly as possible.
Really?
Well, no, that's
you
not
don't like,
true.
Yeah, I'm like, come on. Bro.
I love a good edge. But like when I'm ready to bust, I'm ready to bust. You know?
Don't ever jerk off before you fuck to last longer?
No.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm like scared. What if
it's
I
so
can't?
funny because if I jerk off, like if I know if I'm gonna have sex, I'll jerk off before so I can like last forever.
Really? Because
Yeah.
if I know I'm gonna have sex, I won't jerk off because I'm like I need to make sure this thing's reliable. You know, I gotta make sure I can get a boner. Because sometimes I'll beat my meat too much and it'll be desensitized. And then if I jerk off like 3 times in a day and then Britt's like, let's fuck, I'm like, there's 0 chance. So it's like really the only time I have like high meat beating sessions is when Britt's on her period, and I know. Because I'm like, I'm not going to like bother her for like a blowjob or anything. So I'm just going to, she's on her period. Like I don't want to inconvenience her. So I'll just rub one out before bed. And she's like, wow, you're in the bathroom for a long time. I'm like, yeah, don't pretend like you don't know why I was in there.
Jerking off in the bathroom.
Yeah, dude.
I've always been a jerk off in bed, dude.
That's nice. I'll do that as like a treat every once in a while. But like if it's like down to business, it's like, all right, let's just shoot one.
Because I get it done so quick. Like
Me too.
So half the time I don't even watch anything.
I just fire one off into the toilet.
I can't do that.
I can.
I won't.
You
I
got-
won't do it.
it's-
I
it's
can't enjoy
freeing.
it. I'm like, I like to lay down and think about space.
I
I like to.
don't like to bust when I'm horizontal. I like to bust
standing
vertical.
up?
Yeah. I like busting standing up. It's like the best. Or like I don't like to bust on my back, I guess. Is like
Oh my God, I
'cause
bust
it
on
feels
my
like-
back
it
all the
feels like-
time.
it's like you feel like you get more velocity when you're like vertical, because you're not fighting against gravity, so it's like shoots out faster.
I'm
and
like,
it feels.
I must have great cum because my shit's like.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go. We learned a little bit. We learned a little bit about each other.
Learn a little bit about cum. You ever taste your own cum?
No, I mean the closest I've ever gotten is Britt, like kissing me after, because she does every time I bust in her mouth. She's like, "Come here," and I'm like, "No, get away."
Come here.
She's like, "Come on, get." I'm like, "No."
Come
She
here.
has to like chase me
Come
down.
here, taste the batter.
Ew.
Lick the spoon.
No, I've never.
She's making you lick the spoon.
I've never like tasted my own stuff. That's gross.
You
know what? You know what's crazy?
I one time just like it was still. I was like.
Ew. Hey, guess what? If you're not watching the podcast and you're just listening, you're welcome, because we're not gonna tell you what just happened there. No.
I did it. And
You know
I was
what's
like,
crazy? I will say this: if there was some way I could like bust before I actually orgasm, I feel like I'd be horny enough if Britt was like, "Fucking taste it." I'd be like, "Okay, whatever you say." But the problem is I've already busted, so I'm not horny anymore. So I'm just like, no, get away from me. I'm like, get the if like, yeah, no,
Trying
yeah.
to give a baby peas.
Yeah.
You're like,
She's like, like airplane. I'm like,
Here comes the train. You're like,
I'm like,
yeah.
2 in the Stink podcast. If you hate the name, you're gonna hate the podcast. Just so you know, the name is a warning.
It is a warning.
It's a warning, yeah. But hey, it's. I'd rather if you listen to this and you're a real one, you're a real one.
How do you feel about?
We appreciate you.
Like, you know how to give a massage?
I know how to rub Brit's back. I know how
to rub my wife's back.
I know how to rub my wife's back until I'm like, come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
You ready now?
Now. That's it. Come on now.
I was.
Like, I know how to do this.
Oh yeah.
Come on
I'm
now.
Like, actually, that's kind of nice.
Come on now.
I'm like, sure. I'm like, sure.
I know how to do this on her back and then go, come on now.
You ever spiced up to karate chops?
Yeah. It's still okay. Now?
Yeah, now please. It's like 10-minute increments.
She's like, rub my back. I'm like, okay.
For how long?
It just leads to her butt every time. I'm like, I like it down here. There's a lot of stress down here.
This is technically the back.
Yeah. Whoa, look back here. Whoa, what's down there?
All right, what's on the front?
Let me massage the inside of you with my dick. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's gonna feel.
You're like, your belly button's great from the inside.
Yeah, I know how to rub my wife's back. I don't know. I'm okay at massaging.
I don't know. I used to think oh, I'm gonna be like a masseuse.
Yeah, they make
like,
good
I'm gonna
money.
have I'm not like a masseuse for a job. I'm gonna be like a secret masseuse.
Oh yeah.
Like that's gonna be one of my things. I'm like, I'll give you a massage. And then my one buddy, he became like a massage therapist.
Oh yeah.
And then I learned all the tricks.
Oh nice. Are you good at giving massage?
Yeah, I could fucking massage your foot, and then you'll get like neck pain relief. Like I know how to get you.
I'm like, do it.
I'm like, okay.
No, because I'm afraid I'll like get a boner.
You will.
And then I have to explain to my wife, like, Jim gave me a massage, and listen, I gotta tell you something.
Yeah,
I learned something.
That's the end of the sentence.
I learned something about myself today, and it's not. You're not gonna like it.
Yeah, you're not gonna like it. I mean, yeah.
My wife already gets. You made me laugh so hard in the car today. She's like, you don't laugh like that. I'm like, no, I do.
That was something.
yeah.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't say a word. I didn't know what to say.
I'm like, he makes me laugh different. It's different than you.
She's like, why are you laughing?
She's like, why do you laugh like that? You don't laugh like that. And I was like, I know I do.
No,
how do I say yes I do, just not to you? How do you say that to your? How do you
tell the wife?
How do you break your wife's heart?
How do you tell your wife who you fucking said vows to?
Yeah.
If she can't fucking get you there, like
she's like, you laugh. Why are you laughing so fake? I'm like, oh yeah, that's my fake laugh. You hear my real ones. Sure. Oh yeah. Oh wow, your friend spilled tea on her purse. Ha ha. That's my real laugh. Oh yeah, babe, you've heard all my real laughs. Oh what? Oh man, you stepped in gum earlier, and then it got stuck to toilet paper, and you didn't realize till your friend. That's my real laugh.
It's like your patient that you really, really like died today. It's like,
man,
it's
that's
so funny
my
because
real
that
laugh.
laugh is actually derived from something else.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, something that we're not gonna talk about. That's an inside joke for only us.
That's inside baseball.
That's inside baseball.
Only me, you, and Babe Ruth know about that one. The Bambino.
Somebody was saying that if you were to take Babe Ruth from back then and put him in today's league, he would be fucking horrible.
He would be great.
Really? Because somebody was trying to say like, oh, like he was good for that time, but not now.
Bullshit. Here's why.
Okay.
Not only was Babe Ruth a great hitter, one of the greatest of all time, he doesn't get enough credit for he was a great pitcher. He was also like an all-time great pitcher.
Okay.
And here's the thing about baseball back then and baseball now. Baseball still doesn't have the best athletes in the world. Baseball still has fat fucks trotting out there.
Oh, yeah.
There's this dude, Daniel Vogelbach.
Well, that's the thing. Wasn't Babe Ruth fat?
Yeah, he was fat, but he wasn't. Like, there's dudes that are
he's
fat.
Like he used to did the old timey wind up baseball.
Yeah. I'm like about to do it like man. I'm like getting ready to like extra.
Well, so people are saying that if you took a baseball player from the worst baseball player from now and threw him back into that time period, he would crush Babe Ruth.
I don't believe that. It's tough. I mean, he'd probably be good because the way that sports has evolved as far as like sports medicine and training and all that shit and recovery and all that shit. Sure. But those dudes, if they had access to the same training regimens and sports tech and sports science and knowledge and analytics and all that shit that they have now, he would be great.
Yeah.
Because he was so impressive then with less.
Okay. That's fair.
He has better numbers.
I don't know
then.
I don't know anything about sports or Babe Ruth. I just heard somebody else say that, and I wanted to hear your input, and that was solid. That was solid. I'm like, the Eagles have been doing well. That's the most sports I've ever like gotten into recently.
Yeah.
Britt, we were at the mall, and Britt was like, "Should we buy an Eagles jersey?" I'm like, "They're at the Super Bowl. We're not gonna be fake fans now." She's like, "Come on." I'm like, she loves to spend money.
Yeah.
I bought hot sauce today. That
What
was like
kind?
what
kind?
it's like a smoky
What are you putting it on?
smoky habanero.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put it on eggs.
And then what?
I'm gonna put it on eggs.
And then
And then I'm gonna shove it up my butt.
And then who else gets eggs? Is there enough eggs for two people? It's just like me. It's like I'm like blacked out. I'm like, so I asked them if I could have eggs.
Oh, like one of those like crime
Yeah.
documentaries.
It's like I asked him really nicely if I could have eggs. He told me no, so I bashed his head in.
You do a good impression of somebody trying to hide their identity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, give
like
me more Pepsi.
like a fucking locked video game character.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
of those.
yeah. The question mark on his face. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yo, did you see that they're making like a Super Mario movie?
Yeah, I knew
Are you
that.
excited about that?
Seth Rogen.
Did you play those games growing up?
No, I was a PlayStation kid. I grew up on Crash Bandicoot. Nobody gives a fuck about that now.
Spyro? Did you fuck with Spyro?
A little bit, but I was mostly Crash Bandicoot.
My cousin told me I was gay for liking Spyro when I was a kid. And I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gay because genetics. I'm gay because I'm gay.
You're like, that was just a coincidence.
Yeah. I'm like, first of all, I thought
You're
Crash
like, lucky guess.
Yeah, got lucky this time. Never again, though.
Crash Bandicoot, that's what I grew up on. I was never a big Nintendo. So
you were a PlayStation kid.
I grew
So
up.
we're not that far apart. So did you play like games like Mortal Kombat, like Armageddon and shit?
I didn't like fighting games. I wasn't like
What did you like?
Crash Bandicoot, Frogger,
Gay. I'm just kidding.
bass fishing, like stuff like that. Anything my dad bought, I just played. That's what I remember. I think the first game I ever played was like
you didn't play like the Dragon Ball Z games?
No.
Oh my god, because that is like peak nostalgia.
I
for
went
me.
from like Crash Bandicoot to like Grand Theft Auto.
See, I never liked that. You know what I did like? PlayStation 2 had this game called True Crime Streets of LA.
Oh, that was cool. Yeah.
And he had like karate.
Yeah.
You could
And arrest people and shit.
You could
that
arrest
was
people.
fun.
You could steal money.
You could search their cars.
There's a cut scene in
I played that one.
in True Crime Streets of LA. There's a cutscene where a dude gets a chopstick stabbed through his head.
Oh my god.
And to this day, I think it's the best video game scene of all time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I really love that game. It just reminds me of I would die to play that game right now.
I remember. You ever play the Midnight Club games?
No.
Racing games?
Did you ever play Dynasty Warriors?
No. Wow,
Those
we're
were sick.
We're both like complete opposites. I started out. I had PlayStation 1, then Nintendo 64, then PlayStation 2, then PlayStation 3, then Xbox 360.
I went. My earliest memories. It was PlayStation 1, Dreamcast together. We had those. My grandmom hooked my brother up.
Yeah.
Grandma got Dreamcast and PlayStation 1 same time.
Nice.
Same couple years.
What was your PlayStation 1 game?
Wrestling.
Wrestling? Oh, yeah,
There were some seriously good wrestling games.
I remember Backyard Wrestling on PS2. That was fun.
PS2 had the best wrestling games ever, but PS1 had good ones too. They were fire.
Oh, yeah. Still, though, SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. That's
best video game.
The best.
It's the best video game period ever made.
So good, man.
I'll put that. I would love to do like a Let's Play.
Oh, yeah. I'll get a 12-pack of beer.
Oh my god, 24-pack of beer, man, like a 30-pack of beer.
Get 4 pizzas.
Man, like 2 30 racks of beer. Play some Here Comes the Pain, really fucking get into it about my dad.
Let my boss know that I'm not going to be there for a few days.
Holy fucking shit, dude.
I want to play.
If you somehow
play the story of that.
If you obtained a copy of SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, I wouldn't leave this room for a month. There'd be like scratches on the wall.
It's me trying to get out.
Yeah, I'm like, sit down. I'm like, sit down. Watch what you could do. I'm like,
if you grab the sledgehammer,
because there's game animations that like people didn't discover in this game until like 20 years after it came
Oh,
out.
really?
There's like hidden shit that like people didn't even know. Like the concept of, I feel like Easter eggs, like I feel like that concept wasn't even huge when these games were coming up, but they had them.
Yeah.
So like, that's a big thing that's happening now. People are going back
Oh, yeah.
to old games and they're finding shit that was always there hidden.
Well, now a lot of times what people do, they do is data mining, and they can find in the files like that, like it'll be like, this animation's here. Where the fuck is that? And they find it in the game, like they like in the old.
I have a body for data mining.
Yeah.
I look like I data mine.
Oh man, yeah. They like, I think in the old SpongeBob games too, they found like
they were good.
They found SpongeBob. They found Patrick's underwear in the game. It was like a thing with Patrick and his underwear, and it wasn't used in the game. But then they were like, they knew it was there through like the shit. So they were like, how the fuck? And then somebody years later found it as like a Easter egg where Patrick is like in his underwear. So yeah, it's crazy. Like now there's so much shit. There's a oh man, there was like somebody like hid a game or like a movie within a PlayStation 1 game, and then I think the game got recalled because people found it, and they were like, so the developer.
It was Grand Theft Auto, wasn't it?
Yeah, what did they put in?
It was like a sex scene that was like put in.
No, that's a different story, but yes, somebody did.
Same type of thing?
Somebody, yeah. So in the old Grand Theft Auto games, or not in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, a developer hid a sex scene in the game, and then like they had to change it to an adult-only rating until it got like recalled or some shit like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Hot Coffee. It was. I always thought it was a mod, but it was in the game, and that you had to mod the game to get the cutscene back because it was like locked or whatever. I don't know. We've had our video game talk quota for fucking the rest of the.
Dude, I don't think we've talked about video games once.
That's true.
In any episode.
Yeah,
and it's a big part of my life. I love them.
Yeah. Speaking of which, also just a quick mention. There's not going to be an episode next week because I'm on a cruise.
We're breaking up.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been real and it's been fun, but
no, like stop confusing them now.
It's like, well,
enough of that.
I don't like these words.
No,
I don't like these words.
You've rehearsed this.
Stop
before.
manifesting this.
You rehearsed.
No,
this.
I've rehearsed your eulogy.
Okay.
I'm like, listen.
Yeah.
Shut up. Ready? Hang on. Hey guys, it's Rob Stant, and yeah, Jim's. Yeah, we all. I mean, look. It's hard.
It's the worst eulogy.
Well, no, hang on, because I'm
Get
at
to it.
Shut
Can
up.
you deliver it
listen.
with some passion,
no,
please?
listen.
I've done yours too.
Listen. No, because because it's hard for me to get the words out. That's why it's so real. As some of you may know, we lost Jim recently, and I mean, look, the future of this podcast. It's yeah. I mean, I don't think I can. The podcast was really nothing without the podcast. Isn't the podcast without Jim? So a lot of you guys have been asking me for a replacement, and I really don't. I mean, okay, I am. It's tough. I am technically doing auditions right now, but I want you guys to know that I don't like this game. Actually, can we stop? Are you okay?
No, because like we lost Rob, so he was on the cruise, and like as you would have it, they met up with a couple. They were getting a little bit freaky, and Rob was drunk, and he just wanted to go get more drinks. It was all inclusive, so he just wanted to go get more drinks. He was hammered, and it was dark, and like he's terrible. He has bad balance. He has like a spinal problem or something. I don't know, and he fell overboard. I don't know, and we loved him.
I can see it's crazy. You have real tears in your eyes. It's beautiful.
Isn't it great?
That's really good.
I just sit here and well up because I'm psychotic.
I'm like,
I sit here and well up because I'm psychotic.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, but no, my spine's fine, thanks. I'm just short. My spine's fine. It's like Rob wasn't tall enough to ride the ride.
Rob wasn't tall enough for the all-inclusive.
It
was less inclusive. It was less inclusive. Turns out it was less inclusive than he thought. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Cut it out. Not only am I alive, I'm tall enough.
Yeah. I'm tall, okay?
Yeah, you are.
I'm actually 6'3".
You are. I didn't get your luggage for you tonight.
Yeah. Oh, that was embarrassing.
You went. You did BB grabbies.
I did.
You did uppies. You did uppies.
I was trying to grab my luggage. It was up. It was up high on a shelf, and I was like, "Oh, I can't. How am I gonna?" And Jim goes, "Oh, you need this," and he crunched like 16 boxes leaning forward to grab it. No, I'm like, no, but making fun of you now. I'm like, whoa, I'm short.
It's so funny when a dude who's under 6 feet had to go in and rescue another one.
Yeah, dude. How tall are you?
I think I'm like 5'9".
5'9". Okay. Yeah.
You're like in your dreams.
I'm 5'5".
I'm like 5'11" with these shoes on.
I'm like a manlet, dude. I hate that word.
You're like a momlet.
So I was at a funeral recently, womp womp, and we went to the luncheon after.
I was about to say sometimes the spread is.
So we went to the luncheon after, and there was an open bar, and the bartender walks up. I was like standing next to my sister and my aunt. And the bartender walks up. He goes, "Can I get you ladies anything? And also, gentlemen?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm here also."
Can I get you ladies something?
And
you? And are you thirsty?
And are you?
And are you thirsty?
And are you?
Yeah. And he's like, and an Alpo for you, and you little doggy.
And he's like trying to guess. And a Miller Margarita.
Yeah, and a and a strawberry.
Strawberry. trying to guess my gender based on my drink. That's funny.
Yeah, you make it super confusing. You're like, I'll have an apple teeny.
I'll have an apple teeny and a Budweiser. Okay, and which one's for you?
Like,
which one's for you?
I would just shoot myself in the mouth. I'd be like.
I was wearing a suit, and me in a suit, I looked like a principal. I looked like a lesbian principal.
You in a suit, you look like Bugs Bunny doing a concert. It's like,
oh yeah, I look like I'm doing orchestra or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, don't you love it when you're thirsty and there's no water next to you? Isn't that a fun game?
Isn't it crazy when you know there's Pepsi?
There's Pepsi like 3 feet away.
There's Pepsi. If I could just break through the floor, break through the floor upstairs.
Oh man,
I'm like, soon Pepsi. It'll be me and you.
So I think we had a couple people ask, what does Stink It Forward mean? And if you don't know, Stink It Forward means send this podcast to 3 friends, because we've got a stink, 2 in the stink it forward. And I don't want to put it at the end of the episode. I like to sprinkle it in the middle.
Stink
so make
it
sure,
forward.
Stink it forward. Send this podcast to 3 friends, dude.
The idea for Stink It Forward is to move this fucking product.
Yeah. If you're listening to this
fucking product.
If you're listening to this right now, I want you to pause the podcast. I want you to press the little share thing. Just text it to a friend, and then when they go, "What's this?" Just say, "Just listen to this podcast. It's good." And guess what? If you're one of those friends who got that text message and you've made it this far in the episode, first of all, thank you. Second of all, you do the same.
And third of all, leave us a review.
Leave us a review, yeah.
Let us know what you want to see, what you want to hear, what you liked, what you disliked.
Yeah.
Let us know.
But be nice.
Are my shirts stupid?
Leave us.
Should I lose weight? Give me diet tips. Tell Rob to cut his hair. Do something. Interact with us. We will interact with you.
Yeah.
We want to build a rapport.
We
want to build a community.
We want to suck you off.
We want to.
Jim
build
will
an
suck
army.
you off.
I will suck you off, and I've been known to do a good job.
iTunes, on Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars, give us a review. I read all the shit. I love seeing that shit. It makes my heart tingle. It does, and my nuts at the same time. It's very good to see that. So thank you. Give us some reviews on iTunes and Spotify. All right, that's enough of me talking about that.
Yeah, we're meta.
Say something gay. Come on. I'm like pulling a string on your back. It's like, come.
It's like so I'm talking to a guy who's got a fat cock.
Yeah. All right, ready? This is me pulling the string on your back, and then you have to. I want to hear 3 off the top of your head. What it's gonna be? You ready? Ready?
Yeah. Like bussy cum. It's like bussy cum.
There's a dick in my ass.
Yeah. There's a snake in my mouth.
Woo! That's a fun one.
That's how you Toy Story. I got a Toy Story for you.
Yeah.
I was hooking up with this guy, and his dick was too big for my ass, so I was like, "Hey, loosen me up with the toy." Right? And he laughed at me, and I was like, "What are you laughing at?" And he's like, "Well, we met on fatcocks.com." And I was like, "All right, well, you got me there."
I didn't listen to any of that. I was still laughing
Okay.
at snake in my mouth. But I'm sure that was great
I've got
too.
a snake in my mouth. That's a good one. That's a real.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, I did it.
Oh,
I
you did it.
I did it.
You broke the fucking fourth wall.
Yeah.
Reels. You know what's crazy? There's podcasts out there. Like I've seen it on TikTok. It's very obvious. Like people who are like this. Like they're like staging reels. Are like, did you know that blah 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 blah? And the guy's like, no, tell me more. And it's like, it's very much.
Can we do that?
Yeah,
Can
absolutely.
we try one?
You want to do one right now?
All right.
All right. Wait, no, you gotta make it. Do you know what you're gonna say?
I have no idea. I was gonna wing it.
Stage a reel. Let's look up weird facts. You want to see if we can. Let's see if we can go.
Okay, yeah. You look up a weird fact, and then we'll share it with each other and try to reel it up.
Okay, all right, guys, we're gonna go viral. This is how you do it. These are how motherfuckers. Okay, weird facts. Okay, fuck. Okay, I think I've got one. All right, we're both doing research right now, guys. Okay, hang on. I've got some pretty good ones here. Okay, guys, we're gonna make a really good reel right now. It's gonna be crazy. Hang on. Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh well, you gotta put your phone down because we're gonna do the real thing. You
All
have
right,
to.
all right.
It's gotta look like it's gotta look natural. So just act natural.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready. I have one. We're both looking off the same website. That's so funny. We both clicked on the same fucking thing.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Did you know that Australia is wider than the moon?
I did not.
Yeah, isn't
What?
that? Yeah, I want to kill myself every night, and I
You know what's
fight
funny?
the urge.
You know what's funny? 42-piece Sherman Wallaby Way, Sydney.
Sydney, Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved that movie.
I love Australia.
I
So
love-
knowing that it's bigger than the moon is crazy.
Yeah. You give me your weird. All right, hang on. I'll set
Okay.
up. All right, I'm ready to hear yours now.
Okay.
You ready?
Did you know that in the Philippines the McDonald's serves spaghetti?
What?
I know.
Oh my God.
Philippines, I thought they just ate cockroaches.
Oh wow. What a piece of shit.
I know. I would imagine going to McDonald's in Philippines and ordering anything other than a ladyboy.
Oh my God. That was. I don't think that. That was like. Can we never do that again? God, that was. Oh my God.
Did you go to the Scholastic Book Fair as a kid?
Did I go to the Scholastic Book Fair? Fuck. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, all the time. I was thinking of something different. Yeah, I went to the Scholastic Book Fair.
Like they had the wiggly.
They had
the pencil that was like wobbly.
I used to go to the Scholastic Book Fair, and I used to buy everything but books.
Yeah,
I'd be like, I got a poster, a keychain, a fart gun. And my mom's like, I give you money for the book fair. I'm like, no, that's lame.
It's the toy fair.
I would buy a book that would be like, I would buy the Captain Underpants books.
Best
and
books.
It would be like comes with a glow in the dark ring, and I would just rip the ring. I'd be like, buy the book.
Flipperama. You never did the Flipperama in the Captain Underpants book?
No,
Where it's like,
oh yeah, and the guy's like moving.
Yeah,
yeah, those are the best.
I loved the Captain Underpants books.
Those are
Holy
great.
shit, man.
Yeah, I think
now I am Captain Underpants. I get home, I get home from work, I get home from comedy. I am in my undies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I walk around in my family. I live with my family. I walk around in my underwear all the time.
Do a MeUndies ad right now. Let me hear it.
What's a MeUndies?
You've heard of MeUndies, right?
I don't know.
You've never heard of MeUndies?
No. What are they?
You've heard of MeUndies.
I don't think so. No.
You've heard of MeUndies. If you listen,
I promise to God, I would have just done the ad if you had a fucking.
If
I
you've
knew.
listened to any podcast, you've heard of MeUndies. Well, let me tell you about MeUndies. MeUndies. Look, if you want your balls to be comfortable, is
that the thing with the pouch for the balls?
No, it's just soft underwear. You've never heard of MeUndies?
No.
Wow, now I feel kind of bad because I wanted you to do a fake ad read, and now I'm literally Now I'm literally selling MeUndies to you. Okay. Man, wouldn't this be a genius ad? If I was, wouldn't it be a genius ad if I was like, do a MeUndies read, and you're like, what's that? And then I go, I'm glad you asked, and I turn to the camera and I give the best.
MeUndies.
Yeah.
Now sponsoring Two in the Stink podcast.
Wouldn't that be nice? With Dude Wipes. We hit up Dude Wipes.
Dude Wipes.
Give me a Dude Wipes.
Now sponsoring.
Give me a Dude Wipes read.
Dude Wipes. You ever have a guy stand off of your hard cock and just leave a big chunk of shit on your tip? me, dude wipes.
Me, dude wipes.
Yeah. Me, oh no, me undies have shit on them. Better get some dude wipes.
You ever have the dentist touch your dick and
Yeah. You ever have the dentist never call?
well, we're here to tell you about what's that fucking therapy one? BetterHelp.
BetterHelp.
Yeah. You ever been molested? Let me tell you about BetterHelp.
Yeah, do you ever just find out at 25 you were molested? BetterHelp.
Better get help. You better. What are we gonna name this episode?
You said the funniest thing on Twitter I have ever read.
What'd I say?
I almost crashed my mom's car.
What did I say?
You said, do you want this fentanyl or should I double it and give it to the next person?
I suck at Twitter. That should have gone
That
viral.
is so funny.
That was my
Nah,
hottest
dude,
tweet.
sup, legend.
So, oh yeah,
That's the way. You're fucking doing too much.
I am. I know. I need to calm down. Oh man, I suck at Twitter. Shout out to people who are good at Twitter. I can't figure it out. I'm like cereal's gay, and then like nobody like.
You know, it's so
likes
funny.
it.
I had a Twitter in like 4th grade, and people were like, "Why are you?" My friends were like, "Why do you have a Twitter?" And then I never fucked with Twitter again.
Yeah.
Ever. Now I have one.
I don't understand. I don't get it. Like
You know
I'm
what?
doing really good on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Doing great. Twitter can't do it.
I'm really popular with my family.
Yeah.
My family's like, "You are good."
I don't follow me on Twitter at Rob Stant Comedy and start liking and retweeting my shit because I have like 250 followers. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to all the other like I have like the ratio of like followers on Instagram and TikTok to Twitter. But not everybody uses Twitter though. That's the thing. Like I feel like some people just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, well, the people that matter don't use Twitter, like the Prez,
The Prez,
like the real president.
the real president.
The real president's not on Twitter.
Yeah, we all know who that is.
Donald Trump.
I was gonna say Kanye, but okay.
Donald Trump.
I was gonna say Kanye West.
The real Prez.
The real Prez.
It's my guy.
I want to see him tweet something stupid again. That was fun.
He was great on Twitter.
He was crushing
He
it.
was the crushingest ass motherfucker on Twitter.
Yeah. What's the name of this episode gonna be? I don't. We said anything? Say something stupid so I can name it the title. Cause say something. Come on. Come on. Give me something gay.
Give me something gay.
Give me something gay.
That's so funny. Oh, did I tell you? I told you that my mom about Ted Bundy, right?
Yeah, you told me that story.
Okay. All right.
It's gonna be like 10 Ted Fundies. Or something.
Yeah, 10 pairs of underwear.
10 pairs of underwear. That's the name of this episode. 10. No, I don't know. Say something stupid. Say something crazy.
I'm like, ew, stop. Stop
Say
saying-
be funny.
Yeah, do it now.
Do it now. Come on, say goopy anus love again. Remember you said that?
Yeah, man. I fucking just, I don't know. What's it like being fucking married and knowing that like someone like loves you? What's that about?
It's
What is that like? Because I am in a loveless spiral of cum.
There we go. Loveless spiral of cum. You did it. Perfect. Perfect. Loveless spiral of cum.
I am.
Perfect.
I am in a loveless.
Jesus Christ.
I'm in a.
Oh my God. We were struggling. We were struggling
I
for
am
an
in a-
episode name, and
I am
you
him-
just hit gold.
I am
Loveless spiral of cum.
I am in a
Perfect.
fucking. I am an emotional void. Just
Emotional void.
I am in an emotional void. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore.
No. Say
The
the loveless
hookup-
spiral of
the
cum
hook-
again. That was funnier.
It's fun. It is.
No. Now you're being sad. Don't do that.
I'm not sad. I'm just fed up.
You're fed up. You need a real
I'm
man.
fed up. I just,
need a
you know
real
what it
man.
is? I'm like, how come, even though I'm not moving my life forward, that people don't want to be my significant other?
I think I met Britt at a very early stage in my life where we were both growing, and I think we just. I
need relationship advice now.
Okay, get a time machine, go back into high school, find the only girl who's willing to fuck you, and never let her leave.
No. Check this out.
Okay.
I need advice from you right now.
Okay.
I'm talking to this guy for 3 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Is this a guy with a gigantic cock?
That's besides the point.
Okay. All right,
So
just-
yes.
All right.
And here's the thing. The other day, he knew we were talking all day.
Uh-huh.
He knew I was off the next day,
Uh-huh.
and he didn't hit me up. Is he not into me?
I think, well...
We were talking about
asking me for relationship advice is like...
you're my
like,
closest confidant. I need this.
okay. So this guy,
What should I
he knew
do?
you were
I feel
off.
like the guy doesn't like me.
I think you're
I think it's only.
overanalyzing
I
it.
think it's only like he only likes me when it's convenient for him.
Maybe you met him on a hookup app, so remember that.
I mean, is Bumble?
Bumble? I thought it was Grindr.
No, this one's Bumble.
You know what? Here's something.
I honestly, any of them are they're all hookup apps.
Can I give you, you want my honest advice?
Yeah.
I think you need to ask him, be like, what are we doing? Is this something you want to be? Because if you want something serious with this guy, you need to ask him. And I understand you might not like the answer you get, but it's the only way you're going to figure it out.
Ew, I don't want to ask. Just be. Just want it.
Well, no. I think you'd be like, what are we? Like, I know it sounds really stupid, but that's how my
whole
biggest
thing is
thing,
if I had to ask, then it's like not.
Well, I don't know. So looking back into all the times where I wondered that same thing before I started dating Britt, where I was like, this girl, I don't know if she likes me. Same thing. She knew I didn't have anything going on the next day. I was too scared to ask them because I was afraid I wouldn't like the answer. Like do you instead of asking like, do you like me? I just hoped that like they would like me eventually, or if they didn't like me, I would make them like me. But I wish I would have just been like,
I want to make him like me, but like the only like thing that pops into my head is with a gun. You know what I mean? I'm like me.
I
don't know, I'm just kidding. I'm just goofing. No, I'm not.
Here's my advice, because we're at the end of the episode.
Oh, okay.
I think you should ask this guy. I think you should look at him in the eyes, and you should say,
"Can I practice on you?"
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here's what.
This is what all this has been leading up to.
You're like, how do I kiss him?
Yeah.
How should I? All right. This is what you need to do.
How much tongue?
You need to look at this guy, right? And you need to look at him. You have to say, "Hey, I want you to subscribe to Two in the Stink Podcast,
and I want you to stink it forward.
Patreon.com/Two in the Stink Podcast." We want to thank our friend Alaska Woods for subscribing to the $20 tier. We appreciate you, my friend. And we've got some for you cheap motherfuckers out there. We got $2, get you extra bonus content. $5 get you a bunch of extra cool shit. We've got posters. We've got hoodies. Patreon.com/Two in the Stink Podcast. Follow us on Instagram at Two in the Stink Podcast. Look, I don't want you to be like, yeah. You're driving. Look, whatever. Pull over. Pull out your fucking Instagram app. Follow us. It helps. It means a lot. Thank you. We already told you to leave all the reviews and shit, so do that also. Subscribe to the YouTube. We're at over 100 subscribers. Now that that's done, real advice. Ask this guy, what are we? Like, what's going on here?
No. I'm just... my whole thing is...
Are you scared of the answer?
No. I'm being Aniston in the breakup right now.
Oh.
That's my whole angle.
Oh, okay.
I want you to want to do the dishes.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to ask.
He's fucking Angelina Jolie right now, just so you know.
Derek?
Yeah.
The guy?
If you're Aniston right now, he's Mr. and Mrs. Smithing it right now.
That would break my heart.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Because then I would have to, like, you know what I mean?
Then you'd have to go on Ellen.
Yeah. I don't... Oh, another thing. Side note. As we end this episode, I just want to say that I don't believe that Ellen was ever mean to those people.
Yeah.
I just think that she had a high standard.
Oh yeah,
of excellence.
because she was like really like
She had to grind super hard to get where she was and get the respect that she got, and I think that we're living in a soft generation that was like working conditions.
Yeah.
So I think she just has a high. I think she just had a high standard that I can live up to. Ellen, if you're looking for peeps.
I think it's because you're gay. You have to be on Ellen's side.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Because lesbians and gay people, they usually don't.
That's like me being like Crystalia. Like that's
yeah. Like,
come on.
Yeah, like as another guy who touches underage women.
Yeah. Okay. What a great way to end the episode.
Gotcha. Hey, I got you in a trap there, Robbie.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Good night.
Stink it forward. Two in the Stink Podcast. Bye bye.